time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Completed over the middle. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
53. Outside. 18. Watch out.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-0 lead. Saquon Barkley the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. But let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The New England offense running out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Here's Wilson to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. But I think a Patriot got on top of that, so they will keep possession. Third down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Wilson now from the gun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Cuts right. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get set.
First down, a run with Barkley. Makes the tackle. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Play action now with Purdy. Looking slant route, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Get set.
Purdy setting up that play action. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, so the Patriots headed out on offense again just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. It's first and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Motion him out of the backfield left. Offense to the line, second down. Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewer with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting at the 10. One little burst so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Raiders and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
First down, Purdy to throw. Complete over the middle. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Get set, up.
On second down, here's Barkley. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Purdy on first down. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Get set. Get set. Run around, set. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
18.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Got a man downfield. This is Jackson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Patriots offense all set to go. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First and 10 from the 32. Here's Krosky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
Fielded at the 11. He dodged the tackle. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Raiders and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? That slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
First down from the 42. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got a Emeka Egbuka. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Yellow. Outside. What is yellow?
Purdy to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Finds the in route complete. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. First down throw by Purdy. Cut near the goal line. And they are going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Get set.
Going power with a big tight end. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Raiders keep running away with this. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's New England ready once again on offense. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. On target to his man, Barrios. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. To the line they come, 2nd down. Russ setting to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Patriots trying to do some window dressing. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, and down he goes. Raiders got him. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
18.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Get some space around midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They go to Barkley again. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders continue adding on to that lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession of their own 43-yard line.
Well, I don't know what more to say. Just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all 3 phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And if they could play at this level every time out, well, their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory. So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewart and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. The Raiders winners, as we say goodnight, everybody.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New Orleans Saints. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from the Superdome. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. Past the 45. A terrific run finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 47 yards. Once again, it's Genty. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Canadian-born Nathan Shepard. They're on the stop. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Gino. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raider first down. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, we go. Hold on.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Open man. That's Dante Thornton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Middle. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Smith. That is caught by the tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Reload, no. Check.
On play action, it's shot. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, New Orleans.
Roll, roll, roll. Rig it. Check. Let's go. Snap.
He'll go again here with Kamara. And he'll get forward to about the 42. And landing Roberts in there on the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up
a throw left side, going to be intercepted. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
We are through one. 6-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Run right up the gut with Genty. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's Genty. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Minutes remain here in this 1st half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. One more time with Genty. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
13 minutes. Here we go. Here's the goal. What?
Now, Gino. This one caught at the 4.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone.
Now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Genty. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
You'll get that complete to Mason Tipton.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Exiting the pocket right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. That's deep for Olave. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience. And
they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Check, Bobcat, set the knee.
On 1st down, Shuck. He's going to try it here again. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Okay, ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Panthers, come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 19, Lion.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. From the gun, it's Shuck. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hey, smash Rockets. Hey.
Throwing again, Shuck. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. He's going to look deep here, looking for Rocket. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Smith. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Pete Werner. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most, and it'll bring up 3rd down now. Gino to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Here's Gino. Drop this one down to Genty. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 7. Smith. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 7. Play action now. It's Gino. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to make it a 2-possession lead. this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go now.
Shuck looking to throw on first down. Again, working deep downfield. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Devon Vele was the intended target. It's second down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Smash. Panther 11. Panther 11. Corey 17. 7 Pirates.
To the air is Shuck. Open man left side. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Saints first down. The air once more. Shuck. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. To the air again is Shuck. Quick throw taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Throwing is Shuck. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. It is brought in the end zone. Mason Tipton. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. Past midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll try to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Vegas.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close?
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Chase Young in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Here's Genty. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Hey, double shot.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And on that 1st and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. A short game, down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, here we go. Hey.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and goal.
There we go, Sonora. 390%. Hey, 3 on left.
From the gun, it's Gino. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Genty. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 let's go now. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Unlock line.
Now shut. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be brought down. Up around the 38-yard line. Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call. Here's 1st down.
Come on, set. Liking 18.
Here we go. One final play. That's deep for Olave. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more...